All right, guys, we need to talk about the Neverness to Everness copying Woowa situation. Now, first things first, my room is going to start looking messy here in a couple of days because I am getting ready to go on a trip, which is going to be on July 2nd. So, unfortunately, Lupa is coming out. Like in Wuthering Waves, there's going to be a new limited 5-star character releasing between like July 2nd and July 10th, and I won't be here. I won't be able to like summon for the character because I'm gonna be out of state. So I am gonna do vlogs and whatever to keep you guys updated, just to vibe with y'all. Is that we're pretty much gonna have like a little break, just a little break. But when I come back, we're gonna go ham with content. All right. So just wanted to go and remind you guys that I'm just gonna be really, really busy next week, and I'm barely gonna post any videos. So back to the main topic here. So we have Neverness to Everness copying Woowa situation. So as you guys can see here, one of the characters in Neverness to Everness, he is like pretty much copying off of the character Zhang Liao in Wuthering Waves. And I will say, I don't have a problem. Like, I don't think it's a issue whenever, a gacha game, they're like taking inspiration, like they're pretty much like using another game as inspiration and they're innovating from it. That's totally fine. But when you're doing a direct copy, like you're not even hiding it, like this right here, guys, can't nobody defend this, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Nobody can defend this. This is literally a direct copy, man. It's a direct copy. As much as I'm looking forward to Neverness to Everness, I'm not gonna sit here and blindly defend the game and say, oh, this game is perfect, But if you guys are gonna like market this game as like, another open world gacha game, but this is what people are, seeing so far, you directly copying off of another game, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Like, you guys can see this last move over here, like, come on, bro. Like, her entire attack chain, her normal attack chain, is just a direct copy from Zhang Liao, which is ridiculous. Now, I've also seen people complaining that NTE, they're trying to bait people in with male characters. Like when the game releases, they'll drop, a 5-star male character, but then like, a couple more, like a couple of patches later, they're gonna stop releasing male characters. So you guys can see the replies under this post from NTE. Look, it says we need more male characters. Bro is majestic as fuck, but why his name Bison? I'm not gonna lie, his name is crazy. Another waifu game trying to bait people with male characters. Nice bait. I'm not falling for this again. Excuse me, one of 3 male characters, which we will get within the next 24 months after release, by the way. So, people are pretty much like not happy the fact that like they're pretty much assuming that for NTE, this game is pretty much going to be no different from other gacha games like Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, of them like just simply not releasing male 5-star characters. Now I will say, right, when it comes to HSR, they do release a good amount of 5-star male characters. They really do. Finon, My Day, who else? Boot Hill, Sunday, Genuine. Like they do release a good amount of 5-star male characters. So I actually understand that complaint. I think it's a valid complaint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never against people complaining about, these games not having male characters, because at some point it really does get annoying how like it's just back-to-back female characters over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro. We need some masculinity in these damn games, because some of these people have no fucking testosterone, no sign of masculinity, just straight pussy activity in this community. And you guys can clearly see when it comes to the Genshin Impact community, zero masculinity, pure feminine energy. No offense to women, just saying that, when it comes to the men in this community, especially in the Genshin Impact community, just pure pussy behavior. But I understand, people complaining about that. It's a valid complaint, but we'll have to see, man. If they decide to do the same shit Wuwa is doing and Genshin Impact is doing when it comes to male characters, then that's definitely gonna be annoying. But when it comes to the character designs, I will say the character designs. One character that I want to talk about. Let's see if we can actually find her here. Yes, Hathor. Now, when it comes to Hathor, her gameplay is very, very similar to Yishuan. All right. Now, once again, I don't have an issue with the game being inspired by another game. I have no problem with that. And that's what they did with Hathor. It's like the fact that she has a motorcycle, you can use her motorcycle in game. It's just that when it comes to like the colors of her attacks, and like she has a wing, her hair, it's very similar to Yi Shui, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's very similar. You guys can check out her gameplay if you want to. But let me see if anybody's gonna say that he looks similar to Yi Shui. You guys are doing amazing. I cannot wait for NT launch. Okay, no one cares. What else? What else? So I don't really see anybody saying that she looks really similar to Yishuan. That's just me. All right, that's just me. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys think Hathor looks very, very similar to Yishuan when it comes to gameplay and design? I think she does. But of course, it's not a bad thing. So yeah, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much my take when it comes to NTE copying Wuwa. Yeah, you can say, you can complain about this, but so far it's only like one character that's doing a direct copy of another character's attack chain in a different game. It's only one character. We're gonna wait for the game to release, and if, let's say, they release more 5-star characters in the future, once they release more 5-star characters, if their attack chain is literally just a direct copy like this, then you guys can start complaining. But as of right now, I don't think this is a big deal. I don't think people should be crashing out over this, because you guys remember Tower Fantasy, how, you know, the Genshin community were crashing out about the fact that, you know, some characters in Tower Fantasy, you know, they're copying off of Zhongli, they were copying off of Amber, you know, Hu Town, whatever. And when you take a look at the responses from people here, you guys can see some people are not really, they don't really care about this. You know, it says, "This is great. Finally, Wu becomes the new standard of gacha games." Even if it's a copy of a moveset, that just shows they was inspired by Wuwa more rather than Genshin, so I see this as an absolute win of the game being appreciated for being good. Wuwa becoming standard and I like it. Female version of Zhang Liao, no complaints here. As a Wuwa hardcore player, actually I'm happy we finally get a female Zhang Liao. Am I gonna play NT? So you guys can see people from the Wuwa community are not really mad, and I think that's cool, because let's be honest, man, if this was, you know, a Genshin Impact character that they were copying, the way that the Genshin Impact community would react, they will be pissed off. It happened multiple times. Tower Fantasy, you know, Wuthering Waves 2, you guys remember, oh, Wuthering Waves is just a Genshin copy. But the fact that people are, you know, pretty chill that this game is, you know, inspired by Wuwa, no one really cares about that, and I think that's a good thing. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. That's pretty much my take on all of this. I don't think it's a big deal, but if they do this with multiple characters in the future, that's definitely going to be a problem, because it shows that they're not really being creative. They're just copying movesets from a different game versus innovating. So that's it. Once again, guys, this week we're going to be very, very busy, so I'm going to try my best to keep you guys updated when it comes to the community posts and under my channel. I'll let you guys know what's going on, when, like, you know, send you guys some announcements. And yeah, I'm gonna be very busy, so we'll see what happens. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Adios.